there's an eagle or whatever it is. Wow, check that out. I'm okay. And we're gonna record some things out here. Man, open up my fingers again. This looks kind of epic. Yeah, this looks epic. Let's make a new video. See, what I want to talk to you guys today about is long exposures. The comparison that I want to do is between a smartphone and a camera. And this is a sensitive topic for some photographers because a camera will always be better than a phone. Of course, I'm not going to argue with that. But are you going on a holiday soon? No? Yeah? Corona, you know. But if you might go on a holiday, I just want to show you the results you can get with a smartphone versus the camera. And I will tell you the equipment that you need, I will tell you the cost, I will tell you the weight, I will tell you the whatever settings we can get, and the overall thoughts of these two, and find out what might be the best choice for you. So let's kick this off with long exposures at this beautiful lake out here, or you know, little lake, and I'm gonna guide you through it. Let's go. Now I will explain everything that we need to take a long exposure picture with a camera, and after that we're gonna try it with the smartphone. So I got with me the Sony A73, and the cost that I'm gonna put on top of that is an ND filter. Now I bought the ND8, which I don't know if it's an 8 or I made a mistake, but I read that it's 3 stops and that's not enough for me, especially since it's this sunny out here. But it is what it is. So I'm just gonna show you how a picture will be without an ND filter. Then I'm going to use an ND filter, and after that I'm gonna use the smartphone. Let's go. And now I just need to neat little trick, right? So right now let's turn on the cam, set up the right setting, and I will tell you what settings I use. So I got the ND filter already in on the camera. I'm going to ISO 50. I'm putting the f-stop at f22 because I want to have it the darkest as possible and the sharpest as possible. So I'm gonna put the timer on it, and I'm gonna let the picture run. Autofocus. This is the result that you can get, and I can't go any longer because it's just too bright out here. So it's not possible for me to take the long exposure. The only thing would be 1 second, and I'll show you like 0.5 seconds, which looks like this. Now I'm gonna take the same picture without the filter. This is the picture without the filter. So now that we're done with the cam, I'm gonna take out the smartphone and do the same thing. And by the way, I forgot to mention, you need a tripod for the camera, you need an ND filter for the camera, and the camera of course, and a plate to put it on the tripod. So I'm gonna consider this as the same. This is the plate for the phone. Plate, tripod. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, you need more things. Now you need a tripod for the cam, you need the plate to go on it for the cam, you need the camera, and you need the UV filter or the ND filter. That's 4 things. For the smartphone, we need the smartphone, we need this clamp for the smartphone, 3, we need the plate for the tripod, and 4, that's it. So 3, we need the phone. No, I'm wrong. We need the phone, clamp, plate, and the tripod. So it's 4 things also. So I won't go into the cost of the ND filter and all of this, because you can get it in many ways, many places. So for my example, I got the ND filter, the ND8 for $5. This is probably 20 bucks, you know. This clamp from Manfrotto, this is 20 bucks. So yeah, differs. But the only point I wanted to make is that you need an ND filter for the camera because the sensor is way too strong versus the phone. Now check this out. And now we're gonna take a long exposure smartphone. I just gotta go to the right setting. So for the Huawei P30 Pro, this is, the settings are, you go to more and then you can find light painting. And in light painting, you choose silky water. Now, you focus on the whatever you want to focus on. And now I'm gonna let it run for 1 second. Now this is the result for 1 second. And now I'm gonna take a long exposure of 55 seconds. And I'm just letting it run. It's about 20 seconds now. So now that we're back, we're at about 50 seconds. I'm gonna let it run 5 more. 55 seconds. Okay, let's stop this. And this is the result you get with the smartphone. Pretty impressive, right? So what I wanted to show you guys is the difference between taking these long exposure shots with a camera versus the smartphone, and how easy it can be, and the type of settings that you gotta use, and how long you gotta wait, and the equipment with it. Now in the end I was wrong, because you need 4 elements for both. But in the end I was not able to take the 55-second exposure with the camera because it's way too light for the camera. It's a full frame, so it gets a lot of light inside. Now I don't know what they did with the phone, but the phone can go up to 2-3 minutes. I don't know, I never tested it. I mostly go to about 50 seconds, 1 minute, which is something that I cannot do with this ND8 filter that I got. It's not dark enough, plus the lens, which is a f2.0, and I do not know if this effect will be the same with a f4.0 lens. I'm not that professional yet, just bear with me. But as for quick, easy travel, picture taking and long exposures, I would definitely recommend a smartphone, especially these ones these days. Like mine is the Huawei P30 Pro. It's not the newest one, but it's got the option. So just trying to bring you game. Alright, now this is the video for today. Hope I woke up some of y'all with some ideas, you know. And I'm just gonna move on, you know, do a little bit of cycling, moving, keeping my health up to speed, you know. It's weekend, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Alright, peace.